Happy Hump Day on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in New York. Sunseeker Nicole continues her adventures, and the Rockefeller tree is going to get lit up tonight. And everything you need to know about the Rockefeller tree lighting tonight, what to watch on TV, who's going to be there, what time it's on, and more. It's really the last shoe to drop for the holiday season. And quite frankly, the reason I haven't decorated the beach bunker, I'm waiting. I don't want to steal any thunder from the Rockefeller tree. Let them have their moment in the sun. And then come back by the end of the week. I'll have the beach bunker all decked out. It'll be pretty amazing. Coming up on the show today, we have been first to tell you about epic fails like Red Lobster, yet Red Lobster has come back from bankruptcy, and they are on the mend. But it is not very often that we get to share a story with you about a restaurant so beloved that people still talk about it. It hasn't been in business for decades. And lo and behold, there is news this morning. This is really, really big foodie news. The restaurant chain is not only being revitalized, but they're going to open multiple locations. And we could see some locations in Canada. I'm going to mention the restaurant name. People are going to go bananas. It's going to be, hooray. It's almost as popular as Red Lobster. It's exciting news. And I can't wait to share it with you. Also, still with food, Pizza Hut looking at doing some redesign to their stores, and it's not only futuristic, but it's a little puzzling. We'll share those details with you coming up as well. Also, as we continue our economic struggles, the latest is your local dollar store. Earnings have been announced, and dollar stores are down. Dollar stores are going. And you say to yourself, wait a second, how is that even possible? With the economy doing so terrible, you would think that dollar stores would be making off with huge truckloads of cash. It's not the case. We'll explain why. And forget a pay raise. With all these strikes and all this labor negotiations, a new survey released this morning that says most workers just want this, and it's not money. We'll explain. Come up. First, let's get outside. What's it looking like outside? Well, we've got lots of wind. Oh, man, the radar is showing not much in the way of precipitation, but that's not the problem. The problem is the blowing winds, 70 kilometers an hour plus. My house was shaking. It's a windy one. We knew this was coming. We said it was going to be warm yesterday. It got warm. Then we said it was going to be windy. Then it got windy. How long is this going to last for? Well, we're going to have blowing snow this morning. Probably this afternoon, things will slowly improve, probably towards when the sun goes down, because we're going to have heavy wind chills this afternoon with those strong winds. And by tonight, as the sun goes down, things will calm down. It'll be clear. It'll be cold. We expect a high of minus 13, but we're at 16. We're almost there already. And minus 24 is a low tonight. Then sunshine and cold tomorrow, minus 12. Then into the warmer weather. Friday, cloudy and minus 3. Saturday, sunshine and plus 4. Sunday, snow and 0, which is going to be our next tricky day on the menu. So lots to digest there. The real concern right now is the wind, and how bad is it? Is it polishing up the roads? Thank God we don't have any precipitation in the area. Here is a live look at Manitoba 511. And roads, I have to tell you, generally are looking good at 30,000 feet. As you zoom in a little bit, you're seeing these perforated lines here. Here's an example. I think Borrowed Bean Travel 16 Highway. There's a shot of 16 as we zoom in here. You can see the perforations on the highway there. That is reduced visibility. So even though the driving surfaces are going to be okay today, it's visibility. You're not going to see very far, especially in open areas where there's not a lot of trees to protect you from the blowing snow. So where do we have visibility issues? Well, let's start in the north here. Things are generally good up in the parkland, unless you're up around Duck River. Down on the Yellowhead, it's not as good. Seeing some visibility issues on the Yellowhead. Number 10 up to Erickson is experiencing some visibility issues. Trans-Canada Highway from Virden to the Saskatchewan border, watch for reduced visibility, as well as from Douglas, basically on into Winnipeg. And I can only imagine down in those low-lying areas coming into Winnipeg, it's going to blow really bad in there. So just really take her slow. Give yourself lots of time to get to where you're going today. There's no watches, no warnings, nothing like that to report, but we do have reduced visibility. And if you look at these cameras here, you can see for yourself that that East Eli camera, it's and the number 1 at Austin. You can see there's going to be some visibility challenges. Hopefully made a little bit better once the sun gets up and gets at this a little bit. So that's what we're looking at this morning. South of the Trans-Canada Highway, we have got a lot of highways reporting visibility issues. In fact, I would venture to say that every highway south of the Trans-Canada at this time has got some visibility challenges, so you're going to have to give yourself extra time to get to where you're going. There's some partial cover on 21, as well as sections of what highway is this? What highway is that? Come on, what highway is that? Tell me. Oh, 224? 242. Okay. Jeez, difficult. 242. So anyway, visibility is the real issue right now. And again, we'll keep on top of it. If you've got things to add, just drop it in chat. We'd love to hear from you. And this way we can keep on top of it as the day goes on. Of course, we're checking this for the entirety of our 2-hour extravaganza of fun. We are live. We are live for everyone until 7 a.m. The first hour of the show goes out to everybody everywhere on all platforms, including TikTok and YouTube and X and Facebook. And then for hour 2, we're exclusively on Twitch. And if you have yet to do that, you might want to sign up for a Twitch account. And this way you can join in with chat in case you've got some valuable road information to share with us for hour 2 of the show. We would appreciate that. Then you're also notified when we go live. That would be very awesome. You don't have to, though. You can always lurk through TylerGlenShow.com or simply watching through the website at twitch.tv/TylerGlenShow, should you choose to do so. The choice is yours. But be careful, Sunseekers. Be very careful. The wind is going to be a nasty one today. Okay, here's the air temperature map, and Manitoba and Saskatchewan getting the brunt of it here today. Taking a look at the rest of the continent for wind chill. Oof. Yeah, that wind is playing a factor in the cold. There is no doubt about that. Yay, caramba. In the red, not good. Not good in the red. But thankfully, again, late this afternoon, those winds should die down and things will get better. Okay, and more warm weather on the other side. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Nice +4, though. +4 is like, whoa. +4. Yay, caramba. All right, let's say good morning to our sun seekers in chat. Yes, your pal Tyler is on the mend. I'm at about 80% today. I can feel the energy. I've got, all my colors are looking brighter today. I'm like, whew, man, was that good? That cold knocked me down. Whoa, I'm feeling better. So let's get to it. And Lindy is in this morning on Twitch, our first one in. Good morning to you, Lindy. It's nice to see you. Road Reverend is here too. And, of course, he is the Reverend of the Road. Reverend of the Road. Crappy day for his flock, for his congregation, he says. Crappy day on highways, possible closures. Be careful. The Reverend has spoken so, and he's very right. Tosh is here today, too. Had a hard time on her courses last night. She is stressing. She's a busy lady. And lots of concern about Jeff. Tasha is in class, I think, with the gentleman that they are currently looking for in our area. We've had that in the headlines for a few days now. They're currently searching for Jeff. What a, I just can't even imagine what that family is going through. But hopefully they're able to locate him in the coming days. The whole community is looking at doing their best to try and find him. And we're going to keep the family and friends in our thoughts and prayers, and we're going to keep hope alive. And you know what? It's a wild world, crazy things happen. And so let's just stay positive and hope for the best. Quentin says that when he was out at 4 o'clock in the morning, he says that wind, it is nasty. Bundle up. Bundle up. It is crazy cold. Good morning to you. Good morning. Polar Bear is here. MJ is here too this morning, and Borrowed Bean. Good morning, and happy Cookie Day today. It's National Cookie Day. Get some cookies into you. Oh, man, we've got more than one sponsor making cookies. Of course, we've got the Monster Cookies at Kuiper's Family Bakery. And we just had Smile Cookies at Tim Hortons, raising over $10 million for charity nationwide. Cookies are the miracle food. Cookies, everyone loves cookies. You know what would be more interesting is to find somebody that doesn't like cookies. You know what? I hate cookies. I started a website, IHateCookies.com. We must rid the world of cookies. What are you, some kind of animal? What are you, some kind of crazy person? I don't think that exists. I don't think there's a person that doesn't like cookies. But see, in the age of the internet, I just throw it out there. All of a sudden, I'm going to get mail. I'm going to get DMs. I hate cookies. What, you making fun of me? You making fun of me, man? Okay, well, start your website, IHateCookies.com. Molly's here. Good morning, Molly. Zumba Bernice, good morning. What's happening out there today? Well, bad hair day for you, Zumba Bernice. Bad hair day for the Zumba. Amanda Duchik is here, too. Borrowed Bean has been on 16, and she says there's a bit of ice on those highways and lots of reduced visibility, so be careful. Good morning, KDD 4380. Good morning, Janine. Happy Hump Day. Yes, it's Hump Day on TikTok. Good morning to Craig and Mark and Chris and Mandy. James, Lenny, Andrea, and Cash. Good morning to you. Welcome aboard. Debbie Kynock is here on Facebook this morning, and MJ here on Twitch, along with Janine, who's on Facebook. On the Facebook. Mid-July 69, good morning. And Nick Adams is here, too, on Facebook. Hi, Nick. Jody Kaslick's here on Facebook. Cindy says, looks like you're feeling way better today. Oh, thank you. I feel better. I'm almost there. About, like I say, 80%. A little bit more. We have been, I think I probably dropped like 15 pounds last week. I feel kind of good. Soup diet, I got to move to the soup. But then summer comes along and just wrecks it. You can't have soup in the summer. Soup in the summer is no good. Loretta's here on Facebook. Hi, Loretta. Mavis is here on Facebook along with Val. Hi, Val. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're staying warm. It is a windy one. She says, happy windy Wednesday. Ryan's here on Twitch. Coming back from Winnipeg last night, it was really bad between Eli and Portage. I bet you it's going to be bad anywhere where it's flat there, and that wind can blow hard. And it does like to blow hard. Richard's here on Facebook. Good to see you, pal. Stay warm. Angie's here on Facebook. Hi, Angela. Nick has given us a plug on the Twitch show. He put a link in the Facebook comments. So if you're watching us on Facebook, thank you, Nick. That is so awesome. Yesterday's good thing. We've got to move to it real quickly. We're going to keep saying good morning. And at the same time, yesterday's good thing is how we start the show with a little bit of positivity. And we ask you to tell us something good that happened to you yesterday. Like, oh my God, it was like, for generations, our little country to the north has looked for a little bit of attention from our friends to the south. Please notice us. We play hockey. We wear toques. We like bacon. We drink beer. Please notice us. Send us your actors. Send us your big businessman and just shut up and stay up there. Stay up in the cold. We don't know who you are. We don't never notice you. Then all of a sudden Trump says, oh, Canada. And the world goes crazy. Oh my gosh, what a stir that caused yesterday. Oh, of course it's all joking. Because in case you didn't know, Donald Trump is a comedian. Of course, so is Justin. It's all jokes. It's a time to joke. Of course, we're joking. It was so much fun. So funny. So much laughter. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. The post that Donald put out yesterday, it was AI generated. I think it was Switzerland he's standing in front of, quite honestly. I don't think we have a mountain that looks like that. Quentin says, GT, the warm weather allowed me to pry the deer carcass from inside my garbage bin. Oh, it's time to make some beautiful meat slices for the Durhack household. Very nice. Michelle says, school closed for us in Prairie Spirit today. Thank you, Michelle. That is a late addition to the cancellations. I wonder if we'll see any tomorrow. Be interesting. Thank you for that update, Michelle. I appreciate it. Cindy says, waiting for a part to fix my car heater. $2,300. That's not a good thing, Cindy. $2,300. Jeepers. Creepers. Yikes. Brenda Gerard, good morning. Hi, Christine on Facebook. Nick is saying soup is a hell of a thing. Oh, yeah. And he loves the soup and loves his Walmart gift card. He got some kind of gift at work yesterday. That's a nice, good thing. Quentin, how the kids doing? Day three, they're down. Poor little ones. Oh, my God. Keep the kids healthy. Oh, my God. And it's so hard to do. Everyone's hugging, kissing, runny noses. They're not using the Kleenex. They're just like Uncle Ty using his sleeve. And, oh, man, sneezing and coughing. And I don't know about you, but I'm going in the stores, and I'm seeing more and more people masking up. I think it's just because this cold is just a real bad one. It started for me late Thursday, just a heavy chest, nothing too heavy. And then Friday I got walloped, and I'm still in recovery mode. So it's almost a week to get rid of this thing. I hope the kids are feeling better, Quentin. Jeez. Oh, man. And Quentin is pulling apart computer equipment while he's gutting a deer. Well, don't gut the deer near the computer equipment. If you don't confuse your graphics card with your hunting knife. Make sure you don't get your tools confused. You got a lot going on, man. I don't know if I'd be gutting a deer where I'm doing the computer work, but you know what? You do you. As long as I get some jerky, I'm happy. It's all good. I'm in it for the jerky. Molly's GT. I went almost a mile on the treadmill since I can't bike. Yay! Woo! Good for you, Molly. That's awesome. If you've got a good thing, just type in GT and tell us, GT, yesterday's good thing. We'd love to hear what's going on with you. That is awesome. And I'll tell you what's a good thing. these community events for Christmas. Oh, they used to be my favorite. When you get together with everybody and get some Christmas oranges and you get some candy canes and there's a parade. Sunrise Credit Union in Boissevain had their parade of lights. They were part of the parade of lights, and they were handing out hot chocolate and candy in front of the Sunrise branch. So many Christmas parades. And Sunrise Credit Union were in Verdun, part of the Verdun Santa Parade. And, of course, Sunrise Credit Union also sponsoring the Brandon Santa Claus Parade. Absolutely awesome. Completely involved. They were also part of the United Way Brandon and District Christmas Tree Auction, which just wrapped up last week, raising thousands and thousands of dollars for our community. Sunrise Credit Union, sponsors of Christmas. Yes, sunrisecu.mb.ca with 19 area locations to serve you. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with your local co-op. Yesterday was Taste It Tuesday, and we had the Smokehouse Mennonite sausage, and I am embarrassed. It took a tremendous amount of willpower, probably a new record of willpower, because we do our Taste It Tuesday, and I wanted to finish that entire ring of sausage by myself. It took everything in me to save a piece so that Tracy and Liberty could also at least try it. And I showed it to you yesterday. It's huge. It was so good, and I think it goes down as the best sausage I think I've ever had. Now, I didn't barbecue it. It was in the air fryer. So Cindy said, try it on the barbecue even better. I think it's going to blow my mind. Anyway, we do Taste It Tuesdays with Co-ops of Westman. They've got Co-op Gold products, and it was the Co-op Smokehouse Mennonite sausage yesterday. Worth a try at your co-op. Should supplies last, it's going to be a popular item. Heritage Co-op, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op too. And a special good morning to our friends working at the Co-op gas bars, because in this wind, that is not a super fun job today. Let's just call it what it is. It can't be a fun job being out there pumping gas, but they do it. They're friendly. They're awesome. Co-op gas bar crew, we love you. Thank you so much for everything you do. You guys are awesome. You guys and gals. And our friends at Skydancer Casino, where your New Year's Eve plans are pretty much made. If you're looking for something really cool and unique to do for New Year's Eve, can you believe we're talking about New Year's Eve already? Oh, my God. Skydancer Casino is just 90 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota. Take your passport. Get going. Tuesday, December 31st. It's a New Year's party. The countdown to 2025 at Skydancer. They've got all kinds of cash awards on the casino floor, of course, party favors and food, and it's going to be pandemonium on Tuesday, December 31st, welcoming in 2025. Of course, that's not all. They've got the Turtle Island Adventure Water Park, the beautiful hotel, and more at SkyDancerCasino.com. Give them a follow on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where the sky's the limit at the Skydancer Casino. Ryan says GT went to the Jets game last night. Not a good outcome, but the experience was great. And it created a great headline for yours truly. The Winnipeg Jets singing the blues last night. No. It was much better when they were on a winning streak. Uh-oh. Lindy's got to run to the hospital. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're okay. Don't run. Take your time. Take your time. Keep us updated. Ryan says that also GT Quinton is taking orders for deer jerky. I wish. I just guilt him into it. I just say, Quinton, I need deer jerky. Come on, man. Riley Parker on Facebook, good morning. Nice to see you. Good morning to you and the girls. KDD, the GT for the day for KDD, got 2 more batches of cookies made for Christmas yesterday. Well, it's cookie day. It's cookie day. Happy National Cookie Day. What better way to celebrate than by doing up a batch of your own, she says. 1 left to go. Always special to make great-grandma's shortbread. Oh, and then it's like Halloween, right? It's like Halloween when you've bought all the treats and you've put them away and you said, I've got it all done. Here we go. We're ready for Halloween. And then they call to you. Come on, come have some Halloween treats. Come and have some Halloween treats. What are you waiting for? Come on, you want me. Come on. Same thing with the cookies. The shortbread. I'm shortbread. I'm all ready. I'm locked and loaded. Ready for you. That's how shortbread sounds. Okay. Hey, you know what? Maybe it sounds like Rocky. I don't know why, but hey, you know what? I think you need some shortbread. Come have some of me here. Get some milk going. Come on. Hey, quiet. Come on. Just have a couple. You made lots. That's the big thing. That's the big saying. Come on, you made lots. No, I did not make lots. I'm going to eat them all, and then it's like, Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, let's open up the cookie box and see what was made for Christmas. And there's crumbs in there. Because I was watching Murder Mystery Whodunit episodes on Netflix, and was it to the shortbread? Ah, yes, Nick says, Tasted Tuesday, the ultimate battle of willpower. More good things. Oh, gosh, you guys are doing great stuff. Yesterday's good thing. Anything else that was good yesterday? Yesterday's good thing. Anybody get their Christmas shopping done yesterday? Anybody hear from a friend that they hadn't heard from in a while? It's that time of year where you can all of a sudden get those random, oh, this from 2 days ago. I did. I hadn't heard from a friend in a year, and I got a DM, and you know how cool it was? It was just, hey, how's it going? I'm thinking about you. And I said, hey, man, I hope your family's well, too, thinking about you, too. And it's just, that's so cool. Nice to know people are in your thoughts, and, we're coming into a very busy, very stressful time of year, and that's why this little feature here that we got going on is super important. To make sure that we recognize that we are going to be flooded with lots of good things, but we're also going to have lots of stress and lots of stuff that we just need to kind of ping, let it bounce off. Ping! There's my bad sound effect for bouncing off. Ping! And we'll discuss in yesterday's good thing. And I can't wait to tell you about this restaurant that is making a comeback. In fact, it's amazing that those words are leaving my lips. That a restaurant that declared bankruptcy, shrunk locations, they got to a handful of locations. They were loved. It's kind of like the Red Lobster story. And then everyone went, no, don't go out of business. And then gone from the landscape. But then like a phoenix, it has risen from the ashes because it was started by a couple of people who had a second, third generation family member and said, you know what, I'm going to take it on now. And the people rejoiced. Can't wait to tell you this. Don't spoil it in chat. The people will be Googling it. We're going to tell you coming up after the beach break, okay? We're going to take a beach break today in Spain. This is Porta del Carmen. Not to be confused with Playa del Carmen, which is in Mexico. But no, this is Porta del Carmen, and it's time for the Hump Day song. So let's get going, and let's see if we can find ourselves a beach here. Let's do it.
Happy hump day, feel it grind.
Let's hit the beach.
Beach vibes on my mind. Good morning, rise and shine. Let's get wild.
Oh, there's some swimming going on here. Here we go.
Baby, we're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Hump day fun, catching rays. Salty air, perfect days. Smiles and waves in the haze. Shaking it in our ways. One step closer to the fun. Bright days, we're on the run. to the beach. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend. We don't care, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat, feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Oh, oh, ocean beach. Ocean beach.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Porto del Carmen. This is just off of the Canary Islands in Spain. That's a live shot of people enjoying the beach. I guess in Europe, people don't work. I don't know if they've got businesses, if they're all just allowed to go. Every time we do the beach cam in, France, Italy, Spain, it's like the beaches are packed. I guess they do have a significant population, and not everybody's working all the time. Can you imagine that? Oh, yeah, Christmas is... Let's do some Christmas shopping, and then we're going to hit the beach. Things that you never hear from a Canadian's mouth. Yeah, we're going to do Christmas shopping, and then we're going to go hit the beach, and then I need to take a nap because the sun is going to be intense today. No, it's going to be nursing the wind chill. Nursing the wounds. Ooh, look at this. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, we're seeing a bit of a deterioration in our roads this morning. Good morning, Rhonda, on Facebook. Happy hump day to you. Be careful if you're hitting the road today. Visibility is really a problem, and it's going to be a growing concern throughout the day until probably the sun goes down this afternoon. Winds are expected to die down at the end of the workday, and things will clear out. It's going to get calm and cold, but it's these winds gusting at times to 70 kilometers an hour. You can see that we're seeing some visibility issues at Austin and Eli already. Not bad at 16 to 10 Minnedosa. Here's a look at the Manitoba 511 map. This is a live shot of the Manitoba 511 map, and it is showing that we've got visibility challenges basically everywhere, especially south of the Trans-Canada Highway. Also, if you're headed into Winnipeg, something to keep in mind is that down in those low-lying areas, it is not always driver-friendly there with those winds blowing. So, again, please be very careful if you're out and about driving today, because visibility is going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, my gosh. Cindy says, oh, my God, I need some help. Something happened to my sciatic, I think. Pain from my lower back right down to my ankle for 2 days now. Any ideas what to do? Oh, my gosh, you should go see a doctor, Cindy. You need to go see a doctor. Dr. Tyler in the house. You probably, you need to just get to a walk-in. Get them to give you some meds. I'm the wrong guy to ask because it is like I get to the doctor and get me some meds as soon as possible. If it's related to the back... Oh, man, that's not good. That is not good. You need to get to the walk-in, Cindy. My goodness. There is our air temperature map this morning, and then our wind chill map. Gosh. Reflexology, says Cheryl. Well, you're going to get into the... Start with drugs. Start with drugs. Is there drugs available for something like that? I don't know. Yikes, that does not sound good. But I do have Dr. ChatGPT. I could ask Dr. I have... Don't do this at home, kids. I have pain from my lower back down to my ankle. Oh, it says you're just fine. You just need a Slurpee. No, you don't need a Slurpee. Yes, AI. I asked AI, Cindy. AI says that it is likely sciatica. Dr. AI. Dr. AI. The doctor is in. Dr. AI. So, until you can get to the walk-in, apply heat or ice to your lower back. Practice gentle stretches in the meantime, okay? Like knees to chest or hamstring stretches. Avoid prolonged sitting or heavy lifting. You just got back from Black Friday in the States. You're lifting all those shopping bags. That's what's caused this. Cindy chimes in on Facebook. Naproxen helps, but it's good to see a doctor. Cindy, she is seeing a doctor. Dr. Tie Guy. Dr. AI Tie Guy. I studied medicine. I did not waste 15 seconds in medical school to be disrespected. I spent a whole 15 seconds typing that into AI, and I will be respected as Dr. Tie Guy. Cindy says, I think that's what happened. I lifted something out of my car. Likely had to do with the 500 pounds of Ichiban noodles I'd purchased. And the creamer that you couldn't get in Canada. All those Black Friday deals, it cost you. You may have saved money, Cindy. Oh, yeah, you may have saved money. But aren't you glad you're back in the Great White North now? So for free, you will go to the clinic and say, hey, I was in the States doing my Black Friday shopping. Oh, the bags were so heavy that I got to get my sciatica all fixed up. I'm kidding, though. I hope you are feeling good. And thanks, Cindy, for naproxen. I'm not sure what that is. I can't vouch for that. I don't know. But AI also says that it could be not just sciatica. It gave 4 other things, 4 other possible ailments. See how amazing this is? It could be just simple muscle strain, so don't panic. That's why going to the doctor, they'll do an exam. And muscle strain, you were just shopping. It could be something called peripheral. Okay, hang on. And I talk for a living. This is bad. I usually take some time to practice this. Piriformis. Peripheromitis syndrome. Whatever. I'm going to call a PF. This is where the muscle compresses against the sciatic nerve. You may have degenerative disc disease. This is where too much dancing to compact discs in the 90s has led to a sore back, likely caused by overplaying Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, and gyrating to the 1990s super classic on compact disc. Degenerative disc disease. And, oh God, another big one. Peripheral neuropathy, nerve damage from conditions like diabetes. I don't think it would be that. But it's muscle strain or maybe sciatica. But again, heat or ice, gentle stretches, and don't lift any more of those Black Friday bags that you picked up, okay? That's going to do you in, Cindy. It's going to do you in. Don't. Get Mr. Cindy to lift all that stuff. Okay. We're going to give you 60 seconds at this. We're going to give you 60 seconds, and then we're going to move on because it's very divisive. It's a very divisive topic. We left the show yesterday with breaking news that it had come to light that in the meeting between Justin Timberlake Trudeau, and Donald Trump at their gala dinner of steak and lobster at Mar-a-Lago, that Donald had said, you know what, if Canada's going to have so many problems with these tariffs, why don't they just simply become the 51st state? Well, that hit the fan at 8:30 yesterday morning, and Canadian news outlets went crazy. The internet exploded. And I guess Donald Trump heard about that, and by mid-afternoon, he posted this on social media. And that sent people into an even bigger tizzy. Oh, Canada. And then that's an AI-generated picture of a guy that I guess looks like him. And at least the flag is hanging, right? It's a beautiful shot, but I don't think that's Canada. I don't think there's any mountain in the country that looks like that. This is completely AI-generated. And I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. It was almost like he was poking Justin a little bit. I don't know. That's just how I read it. Not everybody read it that way. Some people went into a meltdown. Some people panicked. Other people got very, very angry. Very angry. I received all kinds of messages from people who were like, oh, I'm not even going to repeat some of the stuff people were saying. Very, very angry. And so immediately the federal government issued a statement that said that, listen, this was all done in jest. It's all humor. And actually, this is a good sign because this just shows how the prime minister and the future U.S. Incoming U.S. president get along so well that they can throw jabs at each other and be comical because, they're a couple of comical guys. We're a couple of wild and crazy guys. So we're almost at 60 seconds. Bluesy Blue, Cindy. I had a pinched nerve. Oh, there's some more medical advice. Blessed Mama said that when she saw this yesterday, she shit herself. Quentin says people need to settle down. It's hilarious. Amanda also loved it and thought it was hilarious. And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I do not like Justin Trudeau at all. And so if Elmo, the magic puppet Elmo, he's red. If Elmo makes Justin Trudeau nervous, upset, uncomfortable, then I love Elmo. Because Elmo is making life difficult for somebody I don't particularly care for. So again, these are strange times because it's kind of like, is Trump trolling Trudeau? This is very interesting. Quentin says he wants to get it put on a hoodie. He wants to get some shirts made. Yeah, people were angry. There were a lot of people very, very upset. Not funny. Trump should never be associated with Canada. Except for the fact he has Trump hotels and properties in the country already and has for decades. And employs Canadians and has Canadian businesses. Someone else says, yeah, it'll just be Alberta. It'll just be Alberta. They'll be the first to go. Now, Trump also joked that Trudeau would be allowed to be the governor if that was something to happen. We'll let you sit at the kiddies table. You can sit at the kiddies card table with the other governors. It'll be fantastic. It'll be amazing. This is going to be the greatest reality show we've ever seen. 4 years coming up, starting in January. And as long as there's no wars and things generally are on the upswing, take a look around. It can't get much worse. Really, times are tough. We need some comic relief. And if these two guys want to play comedian, I don't know. Why not? Why not? Blessed Mom says Trudeau is brutal. Trump would be disastrous. It's both a lose-lose. It's crazy times. It's crazy times. Why don't we do this? Why don't we just, I don't know, why don't we just give it back to the people? Why don't we just say, okay, we can't do anything. Here's the keys to the car. Oh, wait a second. That's how this is supposed to work. That's how democracy is supposed to work, isn't it? The people, okay, you guys are in charge again. Wait a second. I thought we always were in charge. Aren't we always in charge? I think that's part of the problem, is that it has felt like the last number of years in this country anyway, that it's felt like Justin's like, you know what you need? You know what you need? You need a good click sandwich that was just dropped on the ground. You know, no. Listen to me. Hear me out. Click is good. A little bit of gravel is good for you too. We've determined that the smell of dirt is good. You'll love it. It's good. It's good. This is what you need. No, but I don't have it. I'm also allergic to bread. I don't like. No. Listen. How about listen, Linda? Listen. Bluesy Blue says we already have one fool running the country. Can you imagine two of them? They're all fools. They're all fools. I feel like the clown car song should be playing. Honk, honk, honk. Who's the next clown coming in? It's a lot easier to take. And again, as long as there's no wars going on and people aren't losing their lives, then we can have some fun and joke. It's when it's a life or death situation, there's no laughing matter about that. There's no question. But anyway, that making big news yesterday as the show was ending. Also, big news is Nicole is in New York. Oh my God, I've never been so jealous of a Sunseeker. I'm serious. Nicole Wolosichuk is in New York City. Tonight is the night that they're going to be lighting up the Rockefeller Christmas tree. And Nicole is on a tear. This city looks amazing at Christmas time. I am so jealous. It is just lights after lights after light. The power that this city uses is mind-blowing. The amount of lights, I mean, just on an ordinary day with the skyscrapers and office buildings. But then when they decorate, it is insane. There's Nicole. Nicole's on the very far right with the red hair. Absolutely phenomenal. And she has been taking pictures at every turn. Just an incredible assortment of lights. Dang. And then she went out for supper last night in New Jersey at this world-renowned restaurant. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. Just took some amazing pictures. Hudson Yards. Wow, that sounds like a shopping mall. All those malls sound the same. They've got that little hum to them. Man, Nicole is just having a crazy good time in New York. So she went out for supper last night. I got to show you this. The Edge. She went to the Edge at Hudson Yards, and I want to show you her view from last night. Absolutely phenomenal. Wow. The Big Apple in New York City. You go out for supper. I bet you it was cheap. I bet you it was so inexpensive. I bet you the meal cost like $4.99 for a sandwich. These cocktails with the little maple leaf cookie on them. Yeah, I bet you those are probably like $5. Probably happy hour special. Probably cheap like borscht. Don Julio 1942. I think she did this to me just to torture me even more. Thank you, Nicole. Knows that I love tequila. I can only imagine what that's worth. I'm going to just give me 2 seconds. Don Julio, how much is Don Julio 1942 worth? Don Julio 1942. I've got to know how much that bottle of tequila. The price of a bottle of Don Julio 1942. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's probably on sale. $250 US for that 750 milliliter bottle. So that would end up being about $350 Canadian. Oh, well, my next life, when I decide to do something actually for society that affords me something good. Oh, there's more my style. Even that's high end for me. This is my 50th birthday celebration tequila. I love Patron. Oh yeah, that's a little bit more in my price range. No $250. That one would probably set you back, I don't know, $125, $100. Very nice. But she got some great shots in the Big Apple last night. And, of course, tonight is the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting. It's a great time to sit in front of the television and, for once, watch some good old-fashioned live TV on the networks as they count down to the Rockefeller tree. Zumba Bernice has been to New York. She was there last year. Actually filed a report for our show from New York. Look at that shot. Oh, my God, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous I can't even sit here. I'm just squirming with jealousy. But you know what warms my heart is Nicole decided to share. And Nicole, thanks for the tequila. I can taste it from here, and I didn't have to pay the bill. And enjoy your time in New York, and good luck with the the Rockefeller tree. I bet you we'll get some video of the tree lighting from a Western Manitoban in New York City enjoying the Big Apple. Start spreading the news. Nicole is having some fun. Hey, and if you want some pancakes on Friday and you want to have some pancakes for a great cause, don't forget that the pancake breakfast for the Brandon Area Health Foundation is happening at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon this coming Friday. It's an awesome opportunity for you to get together with some friends, have a little bit of holiday socialization, enjoy some beautiful pancakes created and prepared by the Crocus Plains Culinary Arts students who always do a tremendous job. And, of course, they've got the strawberries and the whipped cream and all the great stuff that goes on the pancakes. So that is happening at Murray's this coming Friday. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And yes, they can get your oil changed while that breakfast is going on Friday morning. So do check that out over at Murray's on Friday. Our friends at Headley's Health Hut, if you're looking for vitamins, if you're looking for gluten-free snacks, sugar-free snacks, you know what? They have for the month of December some very special things going on, including some specialty gifts, some specialty gift baskets that they've put together, some of their more popular items. So if you've got a hard-to-buy-for person or somebody who's really into health, into wellness, into natural products, they've got gift baskets in stress relief, beauty, gluten-free, sugar-free. So go in and ask about the beautiful gift baskets at Headley's Health Hut at 1314 Richmond Avenue, formerly at the Shoppers Mall location. And coming up, the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway featuring local vendor prizes, which will start mid-month. We'll tell you more about that as it comes up, along with their donations to Samaritan House. And, of course, Win Back Wednesday. The next one is coming up December the 11th. That's where you win your purchase back. You could win your purchase back up to $500 at Headley's Health Hut at 1314 Richmond Avenue. Headley's Health Hut. And our friends at Tim Hortons, you've always got time for Tim's. They are your Bailey's headquarters. Nothing goes better on a nice, cold, windy morning than a hot cup of Joe infused with Bailey's. Yes, and you can still drive. No booze in it. The Boston Cream Bailey's. The Boston Cream Donut has Bailey's in it. How delicious is that? And, of course, they've got the best deal on breakfast. $3 breakfast sandwiches with the purchase of any hot or cold beverage at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba. And again, thank you on this National Cookie Day for helping to raise over $10 million for various causes across the country with the Smile Cookie campaign. It's a lot of cookies. There's always a lot of cookies sold in southwestern Manitoba, and there are a lot of local groups that benefit from your participation in this. So thank you for eating the cookies. And thank you for doing good in your communities. And, of course, we're looking forward to seeing what that Smile Zone looks like this coming June at the Brandon Clinic. They're going to be doing the Smile Zone, and there'll be one more Smile Cookie Day to kind of push that whole project across the finish line. So make sure you are with us for that. Okay. So what is the big news with this restaurant I'm talking about that is going to be making a comeback? Okay, now's your chance to guess, but you can't guess if you Googled it. Maybe you Googled it. After 2 decades of being gone, we had one of these in Manitoba. After 2 decades of being gone, this restaurant is coming back. And it's because a family member of one of the original founders has said, I'm going to pick up the torch and I will bring this restaurant back. And the people are rejoicing. Now, these are older people who remember the first time this restaurant was around and we enjoyed it. Woolworth, Kelsey's, Uncle Willie's, Bonanza. No, not Bonanza. What is the restaurant? Oh, you're going to love this. Because before Red Lobster, before the days of Red Lobster, people would go to Winnipeg And right next to the Winnipeg Arena, they would have to make their stop, just as they make their ceremonial stop at Red Lobster now. And that restaurant that is coming back is Chi-Chi's. Yeah! It's just life has never been the same. Has it been 20 years? That is the original Chi-Chi's menu right there. Chi-Chi's is coming back. Not let's open a Chi-Chi's and see if it goes. No. They're coming back full bore. As the recovery takes off in 2025, as Red Lobster comes back out of bankruptcy to fight its way back to the table of love, Chi-Chi's says, I want in too. Move over, everybody. Chi-Chi's is coming back to town. And the people rejoiced. Yes, look at in chat. People are excited. And let me tell you, in Canada, it's very tough to get a Mexican restaurant to go. You go to Minot, they've got 12. They're the same size city. They're in North Dakota. They got 12. They're all making money. In Brandon, we have maybe 2, if we're lucky. And it's taken us a long time to get to 2. Michael McDermott, son of the Chi-Chi's founder, the son, has been granted use of the Chi-Chi's name and physical restaurants as they grow in 2025. Now, founded by Marno McDermott and former Green Bay Packers player Max McGee in 1975, the Chi-Chi's restaurant chain grew rapidly in the 70s and the 80s. They got up to 200 locations, including one in Winnipeg at Polo Park. However, a series of ownership changes led to the chain's final closure of its final store in 2004. Now, McDermott stayed in the restaurant industry. He worked with Kona Grill, Rojo Mexican Grill, and others, and he says it is time to relaunch the brand. They have left Chi-Chi's Restaurants LLC in the dust, and the new company is called Chi-Chi's Restaurants. There has not been a Chi-Chi's restaurant in North America in over 20 years. McDermott believes the brand holds a special place in the hearts of those who remember its heyday and remember the popularity among consumers nationwide who enjoyed the salsas, the tortillas on your table as you came in, the seasonings, and, of course, the drinks. So look for multiple location openings of Chi-Chi's in 2025, and yes, that could include Canada. Everybody is excited. Awesome news. Oh, my God. The deep fried ice cream was on another level. Oh, everyone loved Chi-Chi's. Yep. Holy doodle. Now Tequila Willie's needs to come back to Brandon. That was such a great place, too. Molly says, never been to one. You're too young. You're too young. I mean, they were kind of, what would they be like today, where they're just closing. They shaved stores, and then they just, poof, they were gone. They got down to a handful of locations, and then gonzo. Derek said, I had my 18th birthday at Chi-Chi's in Winnipeg. Look at that. You too, Mavis. Yeah, it is. The deep fried ice cream was super popular. And the nachos. They bring the tortilla chips. They bring them in a little basket, and they'd have the salsa, and they'd have a pitcher of salsa. And they dump it in the little bowl for you. You could have as much as you want before your supper even arrived. And people absolutely loved that. And of course, because you totally filled up before you were going to eat. And that way you left the restaurant, you were stuffed because you kind of spoiled it ahead of time with all those chips they put in the basket. So, there you go. Isn't that great news? TikTokers, we got to run. We're going to move the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you for being here. We'll do this again tomorrow for a Thirsty Thursday. Have a great day. Easy on the highways today because that wind is going to get nasty. It's nasty now, and visibility is going to be a big concern. So We're moving over to Twitch. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 7. We'll do this over again. Okay, and we shall say farewell to our friends on Facebook and YouTube and X. Thank you for being here. We'll take a beach break and we'll get into hour 2 of the show, more on the big Christmas tree lighting tonight in New York and more. YouTube, have a great day. X, thank you so much. You have an awesome day too.